Hey, anybody blessed in 2022? If you on this side, you blessed. We are still masked up, but we're blessed. So I said, what better, what's more fitting than my blessed mask? And so it's been a while. It has been a while because sometimes it's just too much, and I'm like, maybe I don't want to say anything because I'll just kind of go off on a tangent. But hey, happy new year of opportunity, blessings, all that. So I'm glad to be back. First thoughts, Lady MG Anthony. I was just winging it. I said, let me put on this. I'm like, nope, I ain't doing all that. Y'all new age folks, it's a lot. It take a lot for what y'all be doing. The makeup, the hair, the eyelashes, this is it. This is me raw. So I said I would do some reflections. And so over the last year, 2021 was my 50th, and it was outstanding. It was amazing. I tell women all the time, I said, when you turn 40, I said, that's when you realize you're a grown-ass woman. And it just gets better and better. And so I'm in a sunny place. How can I be stressed? How can I not be blessed? I mean, I do love all four seasons and the glory of God that I see reflected in that. But it's just something about my favorite tree, that palm tree, and the sun that just uplifts you. And so, 2021 was strange. It was a continuation of 2020, and 2020 was weird and strange and scary and sad. A lot of us lost in 2020. We had losses in our family in 2021. Several of the elders went on to glory, Ashe, and so that is the circle of life. And so we understand that we're inextricably connected to one another, that those who are yet to be born are connected to those of us who are living, and connected to those who have transitioned and become an ancestor. And we say Insa, which means to drink. And so we drink to that. And so I've had some good days. I've had some bad days, but like the song says, I won't complain. So I hope all of you have been blessed and well also. It seems like the world is going to hell in a handbasket, but you don't have to go. And so for me, 2022 is about mindfulness, peace, sanity, and calm. Thinking about some conversations I was having lately with some other folks and some women last night in particular. And it's so amazing. I've often told people that I can see people like in their colors. And some people have vibrancy and greens and yellows and oranges and blues. And some people have darks, grays, and, smoky type aura. And it usually exudes from their personality, and you tend to call them evil and mean, or bitter or angry and all that, and a lot of people are. But we've got to find a way to get beyond our bitterness and get to our betterness. For me, New Year resolutions are good, but we can get bogged down with the immediacy of wanting it now, quickly. And so you can have new day resolutions, because every day you wake up with brand new mercies, right? And so if you are on day 2 and forgot and ate the sugar or drank the alcohol or didn't pray or didn't meditate or spent the money you were going to save, that's okay. Don't give up. Brand new day mercies, not just your new year. And it's just day 2. You know, I think we put too much on ourselves. And this whole realm of socialization that we exist in adds tremendously to that. So you have to balance it like everything else in life. You balance everything, your checkbook, your work time, your play time, your eating. It's the only way that life will be successful. You can't do too much of anything and be out of balance and expect it to be successful for you. You can't overspend. You know, you can't over church, because then you're not dealing in a reality. You know, Christ wasn't, when he came, he wasn't in the synagogue, he wasn't in the temple. He went in there and turned the tables over. And if he came in some of ours today, he kicked the tables over. But, you know, you got to be balanced. He was in the world. He said, I came here to convict folks, not to condemn them, you know, and to make things right and show us what that rightness is. I think a lot of our issues is we've turned our back on God, and we worship ourselves, each other, money, all these material things that are all going to fade away. They are not eternal. So think about that as you move forward into 2022. I think what I was going to say in particular was if this thing will open up, I don't have no big production team. This is me. You know, I want to talk about being honest with yourself, you know, and it takes a lot to look in the mirror, like Michael said, because it starts with me. You know, it starts with me. It doesn't start with anybody else. And so I think that's what I'm hoping to stay. I've been breathing a lot lately. Breathing immediately makes you present. It removes you from whatever is going on with you, not just physically, like where you are, logistically, but even mentally, emotionally, spiritually. When you stop and you take that inhale and release, and those shoulders come down, you get so present. You're in here, and you realize where you are here. And so you tend to get better control over yourself in the situation. Maybe not the situation. You can't control every situation. Only thing you can control is you. I tell people that all the time as I throw and plan events. You know, I can say that this is the time, this is the location, the who, what, when, where, and why. But you can't control other people. You can tell them 8, but they may not come on time. You can tell them this is what we eat, and they're going to still ask you got something else. This is what we drinking. Do you have? You can't control. Only thing you can control is you. And so being one who practices the art or exercise of yoga, and I'm spiritual and religious, and so I pray and I meditate, and you know, I understand and believe in a higher power called God. And yet and still, you know, I lose my cool. I overreact and I judge. And so I'm working on all those things, and being calm and doing that practice through the breath of life. So I always, you know, in my little thing, I don't keep you long. We're coming up on 10 minutes. But I always like to highlight some entrepreneurial blackness. And so this is a app, and I hope you can see it, but it's called Blap. And I think this sun is Blap. I'm gonna do it like this. And where's the camera? There it is. And I want to be in the sun, but so BLAPP with a little fist, Blap, like black app. And heard about it. Brother was talking about it, the creator, on my cousin in my head, Karen Hunter's show on Sirius XM Urban View 126. Giving them a shout out and a plug. Love them all, from the morning to Miss Karen in the evening. And so she had this guy on, and it says, let us find black-owned businesses around you. And you get this app, and no matter where you are in the world, Japan, South Africa, LA, Detroit, you can find black-owned businesses. So if you're somewhere and you say, you know, I need to get to a cleaners, any black cleaners in this area, I need some food out where the black, any grocery stores, any hair salons, any bit, you know, whatever, gas stations. So pretty awesome feature and app. And if you are a black business owner, you can go on there and register yourself so that when people search and look and find, they will find you. And so, you know, I always close out with my what we not gonna do. And so this time, or this season, I don't know, I think I was on 2, 3, who knows, just episode number 1, 2022. But what we're not gonna do is not be honest with ourselves. Own who you are authentically. And if there are parts you don't like, change it. Be kind to yourself. It's not an overnight occurrence. You've been mean for years. You ain't gonna wake up one day and be nice and kind and good in your heart. That's a process, because you have to dig deep. You've got to find out and get to that source. And then you have to take measures to change and shift. And it's going to be difficult and uncomfortable. And you may give up, or you may move forward and then backslide. But you can make your New Year resolution, like I said, a new day resolution, and resolve to get up every day to be that change agent. You wake up daily with brand new mercies from God. Accept them. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. And when you do fall backslide, don't go into the hole. You know, do your damnedest and hardest to hold on and keep moving forward. Whether it's emotionalism that's pushing you back, whether it's someone physically pushing you back, you have to be steadfast in your understanding that you control you, and you control the situation, because you control how you react to it. Amen. So subscribe and please share. Let some folks know. Leave kind comments. Ain't nobody here for negativity. You'll be blocked. You'll be stopped. I don't have time for that. We live in a world full of negativity and hate and division and judgment and every manner of evil and wrongdoing. And so we can rise above that. So be blessed and a blessing, peace and love in abundance from Lady MGA. And we going out here blessed, y'all. We going out here blessed. It is going to be a blessed year. Claim it. Claim it. Say blessed. Say blessed. Say it. Think it. Believe it. Walk in it.